And that's amazing, but I can confidently say after some of the things I've seen online is she's not the only one that you kind of inspire and touch with your journey. And one thing I kind of wanted to mention, which you already talked about, was the match with Athena. Being the first pay-per-view main event was for women was kind of a cool thing for the ROH, but what I saw a lot of people commenting on was how cool it was to see two women of color in the main event. And I was just kind of curious, what does it mean to you when you have these reactions from women and little girls being like, it's so great to see myself represented on television in this kind of way by a character like this?
It really does mean so much. Like, when I started wrestling, that was not my, like, goal. I don't think I set out to inspire, you know, younger girls or, younger Black people. Like, that wasn't what I thought I was capable. Like, I didn't see that power within myself. But as I kind of did start doing a little bit more, I would see people come to me at merch tables and be like, oh, my daughter feels inspired by your curly hair. Something which to me feels really trivial. Like, the reason I started wearing my curly hair when I wrestled is because if I ever straightened it and I sweat for like 20 minutes, I'm going to have curly hair anyway. So I just decided, like, you know, that was honestly the reason. And
Yeah.
it's just like, well, this is who I am. I can't hide from it. Like, if I try to do one thing, it's going to show, it's going to seep out in some other way. And so I'm not going to hide from it. I'm going to embrace it and, like, have that be the step forward that I show everybody. And that's when I started having people telling me, like, well, that matters to this person. Like, to these little eyes, having you be the person who's big and powerful and literally shows that physically that you are embodying feminine strength, and you are also, like, different in the sense that you're big and you have curly hair and you're a little quirky and, you know, you are a woman of color. These are all things that people resonate with that, like, personally, me growing up, I didn't really get to see a lot. So to have such, like, a coveted position on a card like that in such a big role and a big show, and to show like younger girls, younger people of color that, like, not only do we deserve a spot on the show, but we can be the very best thing on the show. And, like, never downplay who you are or downsize who you are, because there is so much power and so much that you're worthy of, even if you haven't even tapped into it yet. So that's what I think having a big spot on the card like that really means.